see from him?
Great younger athlete, good player.
Power? Got a
Power,
player.
speed, skill. You know, like he's a good player. I respect it. You know, I like guys that play the game the right way, and he plays hard. So, you know, I tip my hat to him. He has a nice journey ahead of him.
They flip their guys too, right? I mean, you won't see, it's not always one guy.
Right.
Buffet will be on once. Sometimes you'll see him too, right?
Mm-hmm. Both guys. And they bring a lot of different things. So we got to have our head on the swivel and, you know, keep crafting what we're being coached every day.
We've talked a lot this week about the slow starts when they've happened. Like when you're in the moment and when things aren't going well early in the game, what's it like to try to pull yourself out of it?
What's it like, you know, or what does it take? I would say more so like, what does it take? It just takes patience. Patience, you know, it just takes patience. Like you just got to just take a step back and kind of just say, all right, let's get back in there and start swinging. So everybody wants to start off fast. When you get the ball, first play, you want to go for 80. First play, you want to go for whatever it is. And, you know, you come to a realization that, you know, it comes, it goes. It could be like that all of the time, but, you know, like that just hasn't been our thing. So we just got to just get ahead of us and just be ready for when that like moment comes. But fast starts, slow starts. I hate to say it, but it's not about how you start, but it's about how you finish. And, you know, it could be an easier finish if we started fast, of course. But, you know, we're a team that has a lot of guys that knows how to adapt and just be patient and take a deep breath when chaos is starting to occur.
Dion, what's it like from your perspective to see Josh go through this first 7 games of the season without throwing an interception? Like, you've seen him throughout the years grow and develop. Like, to see him have this stretch to start the season, what is that like?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool that Josh could, you know, kick everybody in the face that's been talking about him, you know. But it just shows where he is as a player. Josh is growing every week, every year. I've been with Josh for 7 years now, you know, and I'm in year 8, and I've seen everything that's happened with Josh. And for him to take this season with just that more focus of, all right, I'm going to be just a little bit more careful with the football. It's a cool thing. And I think in Josh's journey, he's just in a point in his journey that he's just aware of what happens when you throw an interception and what happens when you try to put everything on your back and what happens when things happen in a game like an interception. But, you know, Josh is Josh, and I don't want to say it, but interceptions are a part of football, just like sacks are, just like tackles for losses, just like injuries. That's a part of football. And I'm glad that Josh has 0, is what I'm here to say.
One of the things that we hear most about Ray Davis is his maturity. What have you seen from him, you know, from the time he was drafted up until now, and even being involved in the community the way he is? Yeah,
I see a kid that is experienced in a lot of different areas in life, you know. I'm gonna always start with, like, you know, Ray is a Temple guy, like me. He started off at Temple, and then he went to whatever other schools, and I think he ended at in Kentucky, right? Am I correct? Right. So he went to a lot of different areas in life that has helped him grow in a way of life. Like Philly is rough, and then you go in Kentucky. I don't know how Kentucky is, but I don't think that it's as rough as North Philly. And then he comes to Buffalo. And, you know, Buffalo is just as rough, but, you know, like we live in Orchard Park. So he has a lot of different cultures in his person. And his person is telling him that, you know, I have to be a young, older guy and community and a good player. And I respect the kid, and he's doing well. But overall, I see a good kid. I see a kid that's cultured. I see a kid that's aware of his situation. I see a young, older guy in Ray Davis.
Dion, kind of going off of that, including Ray, you also have Keon, you also have Dwayne. Just what's impressed you about the way this team has been able to have multiple rookies contribute in meaningful ways so far this season?
I think them as a bunch, they're doing a good job of creating their own narrative about themselves. You know, like they're not letting somebody else tell who they are. They're being in themselves. Like Dwayne is Dwayne, you know, Keon is Keon, and Ray is Ray. And they're doing a good job of not trying to be somebody that they're not, and just coming in every day and just being but their true self. And the world is seeing it. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing when somebody can be their true self and be accepted for being their true self. It's a cool thing. So I'm just happy that they're all taking their own journey one step at a time, and they're having a lot of success early. So it's a good thing, and it's helping the football team.
Did you see Keon's commercial?
No. Oh, the Niagara Falls one? Yeah. I actually messaged them about it because I seen it on Instagram. It was pretty funny. Yeah. Keon's a good kid, man. And he has it. Whatever it is supposed to have, he has it. So I'm happy for him. You know, he's pure entertainment. So I'm pretty sure that there'll be more and more and more, but that commercial was super dope. Super dope, and it was real and organic. And just like that commercial, I'm glad that, you know, the people that are in control of directing a commercial is not just taking like that overly corporate route, and they're letting him be himself. Because with them allowing Keon to be himself, that's why that commercial is what it is, and that's why it's affecting people through those lenses, or screens, because Keon is able to be himself, and it's pretty cool. But for him to do it in Niagara Falls, and then to the hotel room, to the like the little, what's it called, the pit, whatever, like down low with all the water coming, it was pretty dope. It's funny.
Dion, I don't think you've ever played in Seattle, right?
Never.
Being this far into your career, you still get excited about kind of going to the city? You ever played for the first time?
Yeah, I am very excited. I've been watching videos of what the stadium is like in the daytime, and I've learned that, you know, Seattle is similar to Buffalo, like with like that gray cloud that hovers over it. So I'm gonna try to adapt, bringing a little bit of Buffalo to Seattle. But I am excited to go. We get to see some old faces, like, you know, T-Dot is over there, so I'm excited to play and see him. And they say that Seattle is like surrounded by like a lake and like ocean, right? So it's like a little strip, which is pretty cool. And they say that the traffic is bad, but I'm excited to get over to Seattle, taste some food, and play some good ball.